Today we have a slightly different video. I ended up buying a Trident maple whip from a nursery. Basically I had bought some seeds in January for a challenge, but I didn't even have them 24 hours before some idiot in my house found them in the fridge and threw them out. I was really excited about growing some Tridents, so I was really annoyed that they got binned, so I just went and bought one. So it took a good few weeks to arrive. I think they wanted the leaves to open, which is annoying because I would rather have it still dormant. But this was a normal plant nursery, so what do you expect? As you can see, it has lovely little Trident leaves. Looks pretty healthy, and there's the label. I think this was like £6 or £7. I'm not sure how old it is or if it's a seedling or a cutting. But it doesn't really matter. The good thing is I now own a Trident. Here it is a few days after the unboxing. It's been taken straight outside to live. I can't remember why, but it took me a little while to repot this after it arrived. I think the fact that it came already actively growing annoyed me, so I just delayed it for a while. So you can see there is roots growing out the bottom. This isn't actually a repot, more of a potting. I have no idea where this tree has been or how it's been growing, and it's also now in leaf, so I can't mess with the roots. I really want to know what's happening in there, but I have to be sensible and just deal with it another day. I'm literally just going to put it here in this bigger pot and then just cover it with the soil and then just leave it. As you can see, it's quite skinny, so I'm just going to let it grow wild for a while and then see what happens. It should be able to grow a good few years in this pot and hopefully put on some good size. Then hopefully I'll have something interesting to work with. Hopefully the roots don't get too out of control, but we'll just have to trust that it's alright and we can sort out in a few years' time. Here we are a few weeks after the repot. As you can see, this pot is large and it's annoying to move. So yeah, I won't be moving it much after this. But you can get a feel for the size of the tree. Pretty small, goes up to just above my knees, I guess. Here it is in August, looking pretty fine. The uppotting has had no effect on it. It actually looks very healthy. In September it's done well. It's still skinny. We might need to wait a bit longer to see anything actually happen, but it's definitely growing since it's arrived. In October it's looking a little bit more redder than before, so it looks like it's starting to change colour. In November we have some absolutely amazing colour. I love red leaves. This is going to be so good in the future. And here it is a few days later. They all fell off, so I'm glad I got them on video when I did. Then apparently I ignored it over winter, but it's March now and the buds are starting to pop. This thing is covered in buds, it's looking very healthy. Part of me wants to repot it, but I know it's just better to leave it. In April it's covered in little leaves. I'm very happy with the tree, I'm very glad I bought it. Seemed to have missed out on May, but it's fine, nothing too exciting was happening. It's literally just been left to grow, which you can see it's definitely doing. In July you can see it has thickened over the last year. Not by much, but it's definitely doing something good. And the top is looking very healthy as well. It's a lot taller now, but I don't prune it yet, I'll just let it get ridiculously tall. And here we are now, looking great. So not the most exciting video or tree, but I think I will end up with something decent once I get a few years growth and thickness behind it. So it's going to take a long time. Thanks for watching, see you next time.